Good evening, everyone. Welcome, and thank you for coming to this beautiful recital. Um, Miroslav is not a stranger to us anymore here, that's for sure. And he has graciously come to give us this beautiful recital. And of course, it is a free will offering to help him with his education. And I will just have him come on out, and he will be speaking about some of his pieces. So, please welcome Miroslav.
Thank you, Sharon, for introducing me. Good evening, everyone. It is my incredible pleasure to begin our concert today. This is a very special concert because of two reasons. First, it is my very first solo concert here at the Prince of Peace United Methodist Church. But the second reason, and probably more important, is because this date and concert marks approximately 1 year since our very first performance here at the church with my brother Nazar Mikalenko. So I just realized it. Thank you so much. I realized it basically, a couple of weeks ago, and I just, couldn't not talk about it. It's been just such an honor and privilege to perform here at the Prince of Peace UMC. And in general, I would also say that I'm so thankful to Sharon because in July or August, July and August, I should say, of last year, we, started cooperating together and collaborating. And it's been just such a pleasure working with her. I'm so thankful to all of your organizing, arranging, and supportive skills that you showed. So can we give a round of applause to Sharon, please? Yeah. Yeah, and of course, all these concerts and performances, whether in the winter or last summer, it wouldn't be possible without the church. So I'm also very thankful to all of you for coming and enjoying these performances. Without further ado, let's begin our concert. And my first piece is going to be Johann Sebastian Bach, French Suite number 5 in G major. Now, when you hear the word French Suite, or there are also English suites, you might think that there are some specific connections to those nationalities or regions. However, in reality, it's not exactly true because there are only some of the French dances in this suite. So this label was probably, attributed not by Bach, but by other musicians after him. Speaking of the piece itself, it is perhaps the sunniest and friendliest suite of the set. The first dance, Allemande, which is a German dance, is gentle and graceful, while the second one, Courant, which means running, is very lively, as the name suggests. Subsequently, Bach travels through all the other dances which were prevalent at the time, and all of them are quite joyful and graceful as the first two. Also, I forgot to mention that thank you again for coming on this cloudy and rainy day. I hope that my mostly cheerful and delightful program you will enjoy it program. So thank you again, and please enjoy Bach's French Suite. Thank you. My next piece is going to be Mozart's Piano Sonata number 18 in D major. The sonata was composed as part of a set of 6 piano sonatas for Princess Frederica Louise. And what's interesting is that Mozart referred to these sonatas as easy piano works. However, as you can guess, many consider this sonata to be one of Mozart's hardest piano pieces. And Charles Rosen, an American pianist and writer, said that Mozart may have mistakenly believed that the passages in this work were easy, even though it wasn't actually the case. Now, because of his horn call opening, the sonata has sometimes been nicknamed trumpet or hunt. And the first movement in general brings a truly cheerful and jaunty character. The second movement is slow and very elegant. It brings moments of tension, and in the middle section, it brings moments of tension in the middle section, yet later returns to the tranquil character of the beginning. Finally, the last movement is all about a cheerful and jaunty character, which is a great finale to the sonata. Please enjoy. Thank you. What a fun piece by Mozart, right? Especially the third movement. Now to something, I guess, less bright and cheerful. I guess in every program there should be one such piece. I'm going to play Johannes Brahms' Rhapsody, Opus 79, number 1. The two Rhapsodies were composed by Brahms in 1879 during his summer visit in Perchach, when he had reached the maturity of his career. They were inscribed to his friend, the musician and composer Elisabeth von Herzogenberg. Interestingly, at first, it was difficult for Brahms to find titles for these compositions. However, at the suggestion of the dedicatee, he renamed, though reluctantly, the works from Klavierstücke, meaning piano pieces, to rhapsodies. Now, the character of the rhapsody I'm going to perform is quite agitated and flurried, as the marking agitato suggests. The middle section, though, is very lyrical and nocturne-like, greatly contrasting from the first section. And then later, the first section returns at the end of the piece. So I hope you will enjoy Brahms' Rhapsody, Opus 79, number 1. Thank you.